welcome you all for online learning of Sacred Heart High School. Standard 9th, Subject Geography, Chapter number 5, Precipitation. Part 2. In this part, we will study what is rainfall and three types of rainfall, that is convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall and cyclonic rainfall. We generally get water in the form of rainfall. The temperature of the air with water vapor reduces when it goes higher. Condensation of the vapor occurs. Clouds form when the condensed water droplets and dust particles accumulate. The water droplets increase in size when they cannot float in the air anymore because of their weight. They come down as rainfall. First type of rainfall, that is convectional type of rainfall. In equatorial areas, the surface gets heated because of the sun's heat and the air near it also gets heated. As it gets heated, it spreads and becomes lighter and moves upward. The air cools down when it goes upward. The moisture holding capacity of cold air is less. Consequently, condensation of the water vapor occurs and rainfall occurs. In equatorial areas, such a type of rainfall occurs almost daily in the afternoon. Rainfall is accompanied by lightning and thunder. The Congo basin of the Africa and the Amazon basin is the South America experience convectional rainfall. Such a rainfall occurs in a very limited area in the world. Next is orographic rainfall. Winds coming from lakes or seas are moisture laden. They are obstructed by the high mountain ranges coming in their way. They start going upwards along the slope of the mountains. The temperature of these winds drop and condensation occurs, and thus rainfall takes place. Thus, because of the obstruction of the mountains, this type of rainfall occurs. The windward side of the mountain gets more rain. Amount of vapor in the air reduces after crossing the mountain, and the moisture holding capacity of the air also increases. The leeward side of mountain gets lesser rainfall, and hence this area is identified as rain shadow area. The effect of monsoon rainfall is important when we think of the Indian subcontinent. We have studied this in the previous standard also. The rainfall occurring in India because of this winds is orographic type of rainfall. You can see in the figure 5.5a and b, which is given on your page number 45. Next, cyclonic rainfall. Cyclone is the specific air formation when the pressure at an area is less than the surrounding regions. This is called cyclone. Air from the surrounding region comes toward the center of the cyclone and then starts moving upwards. As it rises, the temperature of the air reduces. Condensation occurs and rainfall takes place. It rains in areas over which the cyclone passes. Cyclonic rainfall occurs more in temperate zones, and cyclone's area is also quite extensive. Comparatively, cyclonic rainfall occurring in tropical region is limited in extent, and it is stormy in nature. Orographic rainfall occurs in most of the parts in the world. Convectional rainfall is region in nature. There is a certainty in the convectional rainfall occurring in the equatorial areas. Comparatively, the orographic and cyclonic rainfalls are less certain, and therefore such areas are prone to very heavy rainfall, floods, or drought frequently. Now study the rainfall map of the world given in figure 5.7, page number 46 of your textbook. Go through it carefully and answer the following questions. Which region experiences more rainfall? So just look in the picture. The tropical region experiences more rainfall. Then, what is the reason for low rainfall in the central peninsular India? The central peninsular India falls on the leeward side of the Western Ghats, and hence a rain shadow region is formed over here. Then why does the eastern part of Central African continent gets less rainfall than the western part despite its location close to the equator? Now see, eastern part of African continent is a rain shadow region of westerly monsoon winds, whereas the western part lies on the windward side and gets more rain. The eastern part of Africa also comes under the influence of the northeast trade winds, but still receives less rains as they are dry winds originating from the land. Then, why does the amount of high rainfall in the western part of European continent reduce in the eastern part? There are many mountain ranges in the western part of Europe. This obstructs the rain-bearing clouds coming from the west, and therefore the amount of rainfall received is high in the west and it reduces towards the east. Then why is rainfall more only in the eastern coast of Australia? The eastern part of Australia is mountainous region. The winds blowing from the Pacific Ocean are obstructed by these mountains, resulting in orographic rainfall towards the east and formation of rain shadow zone towards the west. In the next video, we will study about the rain gauge, fog, dew and frost, effects of precipitation and acid rain. Thank you.